In this problem, we need to determine the equation of a circle which passes through the origin 0, 0 and also through the points where the straight line, we have an equation of a straight line, intersects the x and the y axis. That means the circle is passing through the x-intercept and the y-intercept of this line. Let's try to understand the problem graphically first. So here we have the straight line whose equation is given by x over a plus y over b equals to 1. So this equation is given in the intercept form. So it has got an x-intercept of a. That means this distance is going to be a unit. The coordinate of this point, let's call it point A, is going to be a, 0. The y-intercept is going to be b. That means this point is going to have a coordinate. Let's call it b, 0, b, and the length OB is going to be b units. Now, the circle is also going to pass through the origin O. Our goal will be to find out the equation of this circle. Now, whenever we are given a circle and we need to find this equation, there are a few things that we need to obtain. One will be finding out the center, the coordinate of the center of the circle, and also we'll need the information regarding the radius of the circle. Now, let's first try to find out the center C. We'll try to use the general equation of a circle. So the general equation of a circle is given by the equation x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0, and it has got three constants g, f and c. Now the center of the circle is going to have the coordinate given by negative g, negative f, and the radius is given by this particular formula. So what we'll do, we'll start with this equation. So we know the general equation of a circle, which is given by x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. Now we know that the circle is passing through 3 points. One is the point A, which is having the coordinate a, 0, other coordinate with b, which are having coordinate 0, b, and the origin of the coordinate system, that's going to be the third point. So what we can do, we can use these 3 points to rewrite the equation, because the points are going to satisfy the equation of a circle. Meaning, let's do it step by step. So if we choose the point A having coordinate a, 0, then we can substitute the value of x with a and the value of y with 0 into the general equation, and this is going to give us a squared plus 0 squared plus 2ga plus 2f times 0 plus c equals to 0. So we can rearrange the terms to get 2 times ag plus c equals to negative a squared. I'm going to label this as equation number 1. Now the circle is passing through the second point with coordinate 0, b. So we can substitute x with 0 and b with y with b to get 0 squared plus b squared plus 2 times g times 0 plus 2 times f times b plus c equals to 0. So rewriting the terms, we get 2bf plus c equals to negative b squared. Let's call it equation number 2. And then we have the third coordinate point 0, 0. So we will get 0 squared plus 0 squared plus 2g times 0 plus 2f times 0 plus c equals to 0. So this is giving us a value c equals to 0. Let's call it number 3. Now what we can do, we can use c equals to 0 and substitute in equation 1 and 2. So our equation 1 will then become 2ag equals to negative a squared. So solving for g, we get negative a over 2. And then equation 2 is going to give us 2bf equals to negative b squared. So f value is going to be negative b over 2. So we have the value of g, we have the value of f, and we also obtain the value of c equals to 0. Now we can define the center of our circle. So the circle has a center which is negative g, negative f. So this will become equivalent to a over 2, a over 2. And we also need to find out the radius. So our radius will be, so we have square root of negative g whole squared plus negative f whole squared minus c. If we substitute this value, we're going to get the radius as square root of a squared plus b squared whole divided by 2. Now that we have the coordinate of the center. We also have the radius. We can easily determine the equation of the circle. For this, we are going to use the standard form. So if we have a circle, the center is given by h comma k and has a radius of our unit, the standard form is given by this equation, x minus h whole squared plus y minus k whole squared equals to the radius squared. Now in our case, we have the coordinate of the center, which is h comma k. So that's we have obtained its value as a over 2 comma a over 2. This immediately gives us the value of h. So h will be a over 2 and k will be a over 2 as well. And the radius is going to remain the same. The radius will be square root of a squared plus b squared over 2. So now we can use the standard form. So we get x minus h. So h value is a over 2. So we have x minus a over 2 whole squared plus y minus a over 2 whole squared equals to square of the radius. So that's a squared plus b squared over 4. If we expand it, we're going to get equation in general form. So we will be getting x squared plus y squared minus ax minus ay equals to 0. So this is going to be the general equation or the equation of the circle in its general form.